Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatya Azizah.
My name is Selva Ayu Meilina.
My name is Najwa Rahima. And we're from Group 1. In this journey, we're gonna be accompanied by a farmer and a chemist. So, let's get started!
Black soybeans are a variety of soybeans that have a black seed coat. They are native to East Asia and are a popular ingredient in many Asian cuisines. Black soybeans are a good source of protein, fiber, and antioxidant, and they are low in fat. They are often used to make soy milk, soy sauce, and other soy products. In addition to their nutritional benefits, black soybeans are believed to have various health benefits, such as reducing the risk of heart disease, improving digestion, and reducing inflammation. They are also a good option for those following a vegetarian or vegan diet. One day, I produced 100 kilograms of black soybeans in 1 month. The cost of producing soybeans per kilogram is 34,000 rupiah per kilogram. Buyers of black soybeans are dominated by factories that produce sweet soy sauce. If the first 20 kilograms of black soybeans that sold is priced at 50,000 rupiah per 1 kilogram, and another 80 kilograms is sold at 60,000 rupiah per kilogram, does they experience a profit or loss? And what percentage of the level of profit or loss? So, the solution of my problems will be explained, helped, and solved by Selva.
Okay guys, we know that the farmer has problem about his profession. So in here, I will try to solve that problem. But before that, let's see the material that relate to the farmer's problem. So, let's see.
Okay, before we into the main material of profit or loss, we want to talk about the basic material of profit and loss. Let's discuss it. In the active sales activity, we will have production costs or called cost of capital, and we also have for the selling price. Do you know what the selling price is? Selling price is seller give the price into the product. The amount of profit or loss in sales activity can be determined the formula by profit or loss is equal to selling price minus cost of capital. You must remember this formula because that is the basic formula. We will know that is profit if the value calculated by the formula is positive value, and we know that is loss if the value calculated by the formula of products is negative value. And we will talk about the percentage. To determine the percentage of profit and loss, we can use the formula, two basic formula. The percentage profit is equal to total profit over cost of capital times 100%, and the percentage of loss is total loss over cost of capital times 100%. From the formula before, we can substitute in the new formula. Do you remember the formula of profit or loss is equal to selling price minus cost of capital? Yeah, we want to substitute that formula into this new formula. We get the percentage profit or loss is equal to selling price minus cost of capital over cost of capital times 100%.
Okay, now I will solve the farmer's problem. The problem is buyers of black soybeans are dominated by factories that produce sweet soy sauce. If the first 20 kg of black soybean the salt is priced at 50,000 for 1 kg, and another 80 kg is sold at 60,000 per kilogram. Does the farmer experience a profit or loss? And what percentage of the level of profit or loss? To solve the problem, first we find the given. The given is total black soybeans that produced is 100 kg. The cost capital of each kilogram is 34,000 rupiah. 2 kg first that sold is 50,000 per kilogram. And 80 kg that sold in second is 60,000 per kilogram. The ask is, does the farmer experience a profit or loss? What percentage of the level of profit or loss? So, the answer. First, we find cost of capital. We know that in the given, the farmer produced 100 kg of black soybeans with cost 34,000. So we get the cost of capital is 3,400,000. Second, we find the selling price. The selling price is 20 times 50,000 plus 80 times 60,000. This is from the first transaction and this for the second transaction. Next, we get the selling price is 5,800,000. We know that profit or loss are depends on the value of profit or loss. If it's negative, then it is a loss. Profit or loss equals selling price minus cost of capital. So, we know the selling price is 5,800,000 and cost of capital is 3,400,000. So we get profit or loss is 2,500,000. Because if it's negative, then it loss, and we get the value of the profit or loss is positive, so we can conclude that the farmer got the profit. To find the percentage of the profit, we can find with total profit over cost of capital times 100%. We know that the total profit is this and the cost of capital is this times 100%. So we get the percentage of profit is 70.5%. So the farmer got the 70.5% profit from 1 month of black soybeans production.
Hello everyone! Back to me, the chemist. In this journey, I'm going to tell you about the concentration of a solution. So first of all, we have to know that there's two kinds of liquid in the chemistry. There's solute and solvent. Solute is the substance that being dissolved, and the solvent is the substance that doing the dissolving. The combination between solute and solvent we known as solution. The concentration of a solution refers to the amount of solute that is present in a given amount of solvent. It's usually expressed as a ratio or percentage of the amount of solute to the amount of solvent, or as a measure of the number of particles or molecules of a solute per unit volume of a solution. The concentration of a solution can have a significant impact on its properties and behavior, such as its density, boiling point, freezing point, and reactivity with other substances. The concentration of a solution can be expressed as concentration of solutions in percentage is equal to the amount of solute in grams over the total of solution in grams times 100%. Then, from the formula above, we get that the amount of solute in grams is equal to the concentration of solution in percent per 100% times the total of solution in grams. Okay everyone, now you know what is the concentration of solutions and how we calculate the amount of solute in some solution with some concentrations. Me, as a chemist, one day I mixes 3 glucose solutions that having concentration of 20%, 30%, and 45% to produce 10 liter of glucose solution having a concentration of 38%. If the volume of the solution with 30% concentration that used is 1 liter greater than the twice of solution with 20% concentration used, I want to know how many is the volume of each solution will used. I think I'm gonna tell Fatya. I'm sure that she will give me the answer.
Hey guys, so from the problem that chemists have before, we can use 3-variable equation system to find the each volume of solution that he have to use. And before we calculate it, the quick explanation about 3-variable equation systems will be explained by Wawa. So check it out. And the second basic material we want to talk about the system of linear equation of 3-variable. The 3-variable linear equation system is a group of more than one equation that contains 3 variables. You must remember that is 3 variables because a lot of system of linear equation, and for this session we will talk about 3 variables, okay? You can know the general form in your device, that is from a1x into a3x plus b1y into b3y plus c1z into c3z is equal to d1 into d3. And for the solving method, you can know the solution to determine the system of linear equation of 3 variables is 2 methods, that is elimination and substitution method. In elimination, to eliminate one or more than one variable, and in substitution, you can to substitute one or more of no variable. You can use one of them or both of them, and you must remember that is elimination, substitution, and both of them, okay? Okay guys, so that is the quick explanation about 3-variable equation systems by Wawa. So now we will help chemists to answer the problems that he have. Okay chemists, I will help you to solve your problem. So from the given problem, one day a chemist mixes 3 glucose solutions that having concentration of 20%, 30%, and 45%. So we can write the given statement. Let P be a volume of glucose solutions that having concentration of 20%, and let Q be a volume of glucose solution that having concentration of 30%, and let R be a volume of glucose solution that having concentration of 45%. And then from PQR, a chemist make 10 liter of 38% glucose solution. So we have this statement. And then from this statement, if the volume of solution with 30% concentration that is used is 1 liter greater than the twice of solution of 20% concentration used. So we have the 30% concentration solution is Q, and then the 20% one is P. So we have Q is equal to 2P plus 1 statement. So this one. And then the asked one or the question is determine the volume of each solution used. So we have to determine the value of P, Q, and R, each of them. Okay, so how to solve this? So we have learned that the amount of glucose solute of each solution can be determined as, so the amount of glucose is equal to concentration of glucose over concentration of glucose over 100%, this is in percent, times the total of solution. The total of solution. This is in grams. Okay, so first thing first, we have to know that from the given information that says from PQR, a chemist make 10 liter of 38% glucose solution, then we get the equation that P, or the P solution, or 20%, plus Q, or 30% solution concentration is Q, and plus R, our solution is equal to 10 liter. So this is the volume. We don't have to write the liter. And then, so P plus Q plus R is equal to 10 liter. I'm sorry. And then the second one, this is the first equation, okay? We got the first equation. And then we calculate the amount of glucose solute of each solutions from this formula that we have learned before with the chemist. So we have, okay, then, and the next, we have the 10 liter solution with 38 concentration, right? We can also calculate the amount of glucose of that solution. So we have 10 liter with 38% concentration per 100% is equal to 3.8 grams of glucose. So this is grams. So this is the amount of glucose of each solution. Okay, and then from the second step, we have the second equation that says 0.2p plus 0.3q plus 0.45R is equal to 3.8. So this is the equation that we got from the amount of glucose of each solution. Okay, so this is the second equation that we have. And then also from the given above, we get the third equation. This is the third equation that we have. So the third equation is Q is equal to 2P plus 1. This is the third equation that we have. Okay, and then from the equation 1, equation 2, and equation 3, we can make the equation systems, or we can form a system of equation, which means like this. This is the system of equation that we got. Now we have to change this form into another form, more simpler, so we can use the elimination method and substitution method that we have learned before with Wawa. So we can change it to the standard form like this. So we get the simpler system of equation. And then from this system, we can use elimination method and substitution method to solve or to get the solution set. So the first step, so this is the first step, using elimination method to equation 1 and equation 2. Then we got how to use the elimination method. We have to eliminate each one of the variable, right? So we can times 4 in here and times 1 in here. So we got 4p plus 4q plus 4r is equal to 40, and then we eliminate, or we minus. So we have this one, we have minus 2q minus 5r is equal to minus 30 minus 36. Or we can make it simpler. 2k plus 5r is equal to 36. So we times each of this with minus 1. Okay, so this is the fourth equation. Okay, this is the fourth equation. And then the step 2 using elimination method to equation 1 and equation 3. So what is equation 1? This is equation 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 3. Okay? And then we can times it with, this is with 2 and this is with minus 1. So we get 2p plus 2q plus 2r is equal to 20. And we also times this one, the lower one. So we have 2p minus q is equal to minus 1. Like this. Then we eliminate the 2p. Then we have 3q plus 2r is equal to 20 minus 1. So 21. Okay. So this is the fifth equation. I'm sorry. This is the fifth equation. Okay. And then step 3. Step 3, using elimination again to equation 4 and equation 5. Equation 4, we have 2q plus 5r is equal to 36. And equation 5, we have 3q plus 2r is equal to 21. We times this one with 3 and this one with 2. So we got 6q plus 15r is equal to 108. And then we have 6q plus 4r is equal to 42. Then we eliminate the 6q. So we have 11r is equal to 66. And then we divide each of this with 11. So we have r is equal to 6. And then step 4. Step 4, using substitution. Method, we substitute r equal to 6 into equation 5. So we have equation 5 is equal to 3q plus 2r is equal to 21. And then we have r equal to 6. So we substitute that one to this equation. So we have 3q plus 2r is 6 is equal to 21. Okay? Like this. And then we have 3q plus 12 is equal to 21. Then we have 3q is equal to 9. Then q is equal to 3. We have one solution, or q is two solution. R is equal to 6 and q is equal to 3. Now we have to calculate the value of p. How? So the fifth step, we using substitution method for r equal to 6 and q equals to 3, substitute to equation 1. So we have equation 1, this one. So we substitute r is equal to 6 and q equals to 3 to this equation. So we have p plus q is 3 and plus r is 6 is equal to 10. It is implies p plus 9. 6 plus 3 is 9 is equal to 10. Then we minus each of side with 9. So plus 9 minus 9 equal to 10 minus 9. So it equals to p is equals to 1. Then we're done. We have p equals to 1, q equals to 3, and r equals to 6. So we can make the conclusion. Thus, the volume, and each of this is liter, and liter. Don't forget, so because we want to determine the volume. So the volume of each glucose solution that having 20%, 30%, and 45% in 10 liter, 38% solution are 1 liter, 3 liter, and 6 liter. So this is the solution.